So this is about Andre Agassi. He's been an extremely famous tennis sports person, and in his book Open Autobiography, he writes about this particular incident that I want to share. So a little bit of a background. Andre Agassi's family migrated to United States of America, and his father early on spotted his child's talent in tennis, and he, like any other immigrant father, wanted him to desperately succeed in US, make it in US. So he pushes his child to a little more extreme than what would be healthy for him. So what is interesting is that Agassi shares that he never really liked tennis, but because he couldn't do anything else, he made tennis his career. And what is important is that perhaps the reason why he never really enjoyed tennis is because his father pushed him so hard. And here is a child who's caught between wanting to please and prove his father that, or gain his love and his trust, and at the same time having to deal with a very harsh, critical, overbearing father. So, this incident is about a time where his father wanted him to win this one particular match as a 10-year-old against another young boy, 10-year-old. And he says that, I lost that match, and my father's voice, his criticism, why did you do this? How did you lose that point? You could have done that. You could not even do this. He said that from that day onward, my father didn't need to criticize me because I was doing that for myself constantly. And he had internalized his father's hyper punitive, hypercritical voice. And I felt very sad when I, ended that chapter, because when people talk about self-love and they speak about these grand concepts, first and foremost, you can't buy love, you can't buy self-love. So while you might buy things that make you feel nice and comfortable, genuine self-love, I feel, for many people, is resistance to this voice that you've internalized. Maybe these different voices of different sets of people who are constantly tearing you down, who are constantly telling you that you're not good enough, you can't make mistakes, you have to be perfect, and all these negative talks that you have that maybe at one point of time was someone else's perspective on you for whatever reasons. They gave you that, but now you made that part of you. So when you stand up to that voice and you say, no, today I'm going to allow myself to be a human being. Today I'm going to allow myself to make mistakes. Today I'm going to show bare minimum compassion that every human being deserves to myself. That is self-love.